Welcome to Yoga Strong, a little faster paced athletic class, really focusing on building strength. Let's stand at the front of the mat, take a couple of deep breaths, close your eyes for a moment if you'd like, and get yourself centered and ready for what you're about to do here, what you're going to ask of your body. Remembering as we go that your body comes first. So always listen to what it's telling you. If anything is too much for right now, just come back to child's pose, sitting, standing, any other pose that did work better for you. We're going to start with a few sun salutations to get things moving. We'll go through the first time with a modified version, planking from the knees and doing cobra instead of upward dog. But then the next two, we'll move on to the full version. So you can choose at that point which you'd rather do. Let's inhale, both arms up, and exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, step back with the right leg, high lunge, hold the breath just long enough to get the left leg back, and exhale, knees to the floor, lower down all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, belly button up, push straight down through kneeling plank to downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, high lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, reach all the way up, arms reach. Exhale, dive forward, right into the other side. Inhale, step back with the left leg, high lunge. Hold just long enough to get the right leg back, and exhale, knees to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, press straight down, downward dog. Step forward, left foot, inhale. Exhale, step forward, right, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up high. And exhale, arms to side. Couple more just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, step back with the right leg. Hold just long enough to get the left back, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward, right leg. Exhale, step forward, left. Inhale, flat back, stand and reach. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold again. Inhale, step back with the left leg. Hold for the right, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward, left leg, high lunge. Exhale, step forward, right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, reach up. And exhale, arms to side. We'll do one more like it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, step back, right leg. Hold for the left, then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward, right leg. Exhale, step forward, left. Inhale, stand and reach. Exhale, dive forward, other side. Inhale, step back left, high lunge. Hold for right and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward, left leg. Exhale the right. And inhale, stand and reach. Exhale, the palms down together over the heart. Good, take a couple of breaths here before we move on. Checking in with your body, just noticing how it feels. If it feels warm, ready to go. Trust in its strength. You've got a lot of it, and we're going to build more. Let's inhale, lift the right leg up, and exhale, stretch it back to high lunge, arms reaching forward. Inhale, up tall in your high lunge, arms reaching for the sky, and hold. The right hip is drawing back, the left hip drawing forward. Working that right thigh as close to parallel with the ground as we can. Right knee on top of the right ankle. With an exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Shift your weight into your right hand as you bring your left heel to the floor. Lift the right leg up, bend the knee into a side plank with that bottom leg lifted. You could put that knee on the floor if you need a little break. Otherwise, hold, breathe, then bring the left hand back down. Keep that right knee tucked up and bring it up to your elbow. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down the chest toward the floor. Inhale, lift back up and hold that knee for a moment, then step it back to plank and downward dog. Breath. Inhale, step forward with the right leg, coming back to your high lunge, reaching the arms up. Strong in that right leg. Then bring your heart forward, reach your arms forward, shift your weight forward into your right leg. With one breath, let's step up into Warrior 3. Working to keep the hips as level as we can. You can keep your arms there by your side, or if you wanted, you could reach them overhead, extending that straight line from your foot through your hands. With your inhale, stand up on that right leg, keep the left knee up in front of you, and then exhale, step back. High lunge again, hands to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down, this time to the left hand. Come onto the outer edge of your left foot and slide your right foot back. So we're in a modified side plank. If you want, you can stack your legs. And if you want, you can lift that right leg. 3 levels of challenge there. Choose the one that works for you. Breathing, holding. Good. Bring the foot back down. Bring the right hand to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward with the right leg. Reach the arms all the way up high. And exhale, step forward, dive forward. Forward fold. Breathing, lifting the sit bones. With an inhale, flat back, reach up. Exhale the palms down over the heart. Breathing. With an inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, stretch it back as you reach your arms overhead. High lunge and then lift the arms up. Good. Settle in here for a few breaths. Straightening that right leg as much as you can. Lowering the hips as much as you can. Good. Reach forward and down. Hands come to the floor. Coming onto the inner edge of the right foot. Left hand stays on the floor. Left leg is tucking up. Knee is bending, so the left leg is lifted off the floor. Right arm reaching for the sky. Again, the left knee could be on the mat if you want that extra support. Good. Hand back to the floor. Left knee up to the elbow. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering the chest toward the floor, and inhale up. Step the left foot back. Come to down dog. Nice deep breaths, heart moving toward the knees. Inhale, step forward with the left leg again, coming all the way up. Inhaling to your high lunge. Then we'll bring the heart forward, reach the arms forward, get your weight moving into your left foot, and then lift off, coming to Warrior 3. Good, breathing here, balance strong on that left leg. We will inhale to stand, but keep the right knee up in front of you as you reach the arms up. Then exhale, step back to high lunge. Inhale, bring the arms up high. And then we'll bring the hands to the floor, this time coming into the right hand. Turning onto the outer edge of the right foot. Walking that left foot down so it's straight out from your hips and on the ground. Or you can stack your legs, or you can lift that left leg. Side plank, breathing. Choose your level. Go for strength. Lower that left foot down, left hand comes back to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pressing into the entire palm. Step forward with the left foot. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale, step forward, right foot. Dive forward, forward fold. See if your legs want to go a little bit straighter now that the body's a little warmer yet. Good. Go ahead and sit down and back, coming to chair, reaching your arms forward. And if you want, reaching your arms up so that your biceps are by your ears. We're sitting down and back as far as we can. And then slowly bring your hands back down to shoulder level. Shift your weight into your right foot, lifting that left foot up and then stepping back to your high lunge. Palms come together over the heart. As we exhale, let's twist, bringing the left elbow down to the right leg. Palms are together. We're using the inhales to create space. We're using those exhales to get a deeper twist. If it's available, we're just checking, seeing if it's there. And if it is, we slowly, gently take advantage of that little extra space. Good. With control, bring it back to center. Still in that high lunge. Reach the hands down for the floor inside the right foot. Take that right foot and walk it out until you can pick it up off the floor, keeping the right knee on the elbow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Hold that knee there. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Strong plank from your head to your left heel. And then with control, step the right foot back, but keep it off the ground. Exhale, chaturanga. Bring the foot to the ground and upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step forward with the right knee and tuck it up under your chest this time, keeping the shin off the floor. Then go ahead and put the right foot down, step forward with the left and forward fold. Noticing if there's a little more flexibility, a little more movement there. Take your feet as wide as your hips and slowly bring your hips down again, reaching your arms straight out in front of you, or if you want, up by your ears. There's a noticeable difference there. So if you want to make it a little more intense, a little more challenging, if you're ready for that, bring those arms up. Good. Bring them back to shoulder level. Shift your weight into your left foot. Step the right foot back to a high lunge. Bring the palms together over the heart and twist, bringing the right elbow down to the left leg. The left hip draws back, the right hip draws forward. Palms pressed together, and we're breathing. Keep stretching that right leg back. Keep the hips low. And with your inhale, come back to center, palms over the heart. Reach the hands down to the floor inside the left foot. Walk that left foot out. Lift it up so the knee can rest on the elbow. Exhale for a chaturanga. Inhale, press back up. Hold that left knee there. And then step back. Keep it lifted off the floor. One leg plank. Exhale, chaturanga, foot to the floor, upward dog. Downward dog. Step forward with the left knee and hug it up under your chest, letting it hover off the floor, and then step the left foot to the ground. Step the right foot up to meet it. Forward fold. Make sure your feet are about as wide as your hips, and then start to lower your hips toward the floor, bringing the arms up again to chair. Stay there, or this time, if you want, lift the heels up. So we're balancing on the toes. Arms in front of you at shoulder height, or you could take them above your head if you wanted. Good. Lower the heels down, straighten the legs, and fold forward again. Inhale, let's reach up, stand up. Exhale, palms together over the heart. Good. Take a deep breath. Feel your weight evenly distributed between both feet, front to back and side to side. Let your hands come down and then inhale big, reaching up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Step back with the left leg and then the right, coming to a full plank. Pausing, breathing, and then shift your weight to your right hand, coming to side plank. Lower the left hand back down. Lift the right arm up, side plank on the left. Lower the right hand back down. A few more like that, side to side. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale it down. Good. Downward dog. Let's lower the knees to the floor and sit back on our heels in child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Let yourself recover a little bit. Find that breath slowing down again, evening out. Feel what's happening in your body, where you might feel fatigue. That's okay. Go ahead and roll up to sitting on your heels and then bring your legs in front of you. Let's stretch them out. Bring the hands behind you, fingers pointed forward. Knees are pointed toward the sky. And with an inhale, we'll lift the hips up. Good. Holding in the reverse plank. If you want, lift the right leg. Lower down. Lift the left. Lower down. Good again. Lift. And then hips down to the floor. Sit tall and reach the arms up overhead. Staff pose, like your back is flat against a wall. Pull those toes in toward your knees. Shoulders dropping down, but fingertips reaching strong. Good. Exhale, lower the hands down. Bend your knees a little bit and let the knees fall open. Bringing the soles of your feet together, we'll bring our hands to the feet and fold forward between your knees. Good. Roll back up. Bring your hands behind you. Fingers again pointed forward. Knees pointed toward the sky. We'll lift up again to reverse plank on your inhale. Again, you could stay here, or if you want, you can lift one leg. Set it down. Lift the other. Keeping the hips lifted equally. Good. Set it down. Press up strong, both feet on the floor. And then lower the hips down. Flex the toes. Sit up tall. Let's lift both arms up above the head. Hold there in staff. Good, nice deep breaths. It's really helpful sometime if you're not sure if you're sitting up tall to get a mirror or have someone take a picture or have someone help you to see if you're really truly sitting tall like your back's against a wall. Good, bring the soles of the feet back together, knees bent and open, and we'll fold forward. Good, sit up tall. Hands behind you again, fingers forward. Once again, on the inhale, we will press up, knees pointed toward the sky. Big toes reaching for the floor. It's okay if they don't get there. If you want, lift one leg and then the other. Both feet down, hips lift high as you can, and then lower down. Once again, sitting up tall, coming to staff. Fingertips reaching, shoulders lowering, toes flexing toward your knees. Good, lower the hands down, let the knees bend, move your feet slightly closer to your body, soles come together, and then fold forward between your knees. Roll it back up. Bring the knees together. Sit up nice and tall, holding your shins or your hamstrings. Let your back drop back a little bit so we can come to boat. Choose a version that you can maintain for a little bit. So if you want to straighten your legs, you can. You can bring your arms up above your head if you want. Let's hold it there, breathing. Choose that version that works best and then bring the feet back down. Good, from there we'll roll to the mat. Stretching it out long once here. And then let's bend the knees. We're going to cross the right knee over the left. And then if you can, wrap that toe around your left calf. So we're in eagle legs. And we're going to come to eagle arms as well. So the right arm is on the bottom. Your left elbow is going to come on top of your right elbow. Wrap your hands around and then bring your elbows towards your knees. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, feet to the floor, head down. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, feet to the floor, head down. Good, a few more like that. As you exhale, as you bring the elbows and knees together, you're squeezing your belly button down really strong. Use your breath to help you. Maintain that steady rhythm, the movement matching your breathing. Good, now release the arms, stretch them out to the side. Keep your legs folded and let them fall down to the left. So the right knee is on top. We're going to let the knees lower to the left side. It can be a pretty intense twist. So if that feels like too much, unwind your legs and just stack your knees up and do the same thing. Look back toward the sky. Gently unfold your legs and bring them up one at a time. Straighten yourself out on the mat if you feel a little bit crooked, and then let's cross the left over the right. Go ahead and wrap that left toe around the right calf if it goes. Bring the left arm down, the right elbow comes on top of it. Wrap the hands around. Eagle, and then bring the elbows toward the knees. Squeezing the belly button down, lifting the shoulders up. Inhale as you tap the toe down, and then exhale as you squeeze. Again, letting your breath guide this movement. I know we're getting tired. That's okay. Trust your breath, trust your strength. And we've got just a few more here. Good. And unwind the arms, stretch them out to your sides. Keep the legs crossed, and then let them come down to the floor on the right. You can look at the ceiling or back at your left hand. Breathing, letting gravity move your body more deeply into this. Check that it's feeling okay on your joints, on your spine. Check that it's still easy for you to breathe. And then just relax here. We'll look back at the ceiling, unwind the legs, bring them up one at a time. Feet to the floor, and walk them in so they're pretty close to your hips. Toes are pointed forward, feet are placed as wide as the hips. And let's inhale, roll the spine up to a bridge. Holding. If you want, straighten the left leg and then bring it down. Straighten the right, bring that foot down. Again, left, bring it down. Right leg straight, right leg down. Good. Few more, keep going. Double check your hips. You want them to stay level when you do this. So even though that one leg lifts up off the ground, that hip does not change position. The hip is not dropping down just because we're pressing into the other leg. Both hips are staying equally lifted. So you're really relying on the strength of that one leg that's still connected to your mat. Good, both feet down and then roll down your spine from your shoulders to your tailbone. Let's bring both knees into the chest and rock a little bit. Then bend the knees and let them fall open to the sides for dead bug. If you want, you can hold your big toes. But when you do that, the stretch should feel a little more intense. So we just want to make sure we're not lifting the entire pelvis up off the floor just so we can grab our toes. So stay with your hands on your hamstrings if you want, or hold the big toes if that feels good to you. Good, let that go. Bring the feet to the floor, soles of the feet together, knees falling open to the sides. We will lace our fingers, arms are straight. And as we inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring them back down to your lap. Inhale, take them overhead. Exhale, back down to your lap. So you're timing your breath to your movement. And let's start to really settle in. The hardest work is over. The hardest physical work, anyway. So we can start to let the body relax a little bit. Really tune in to your breath, to how it moves your arms here. We'll do one more or finish the one you're on. You can keep your legs like that or let them straighten out. We'll take our arms to our sides, palms up. Our final pose, shavasana. Feet are soft, falling open to the sides, and that softness now is traveling all the way up our legs, through our torso, through our shoulders, down our arms, into our necks and our faces. We've done a lot of work, and that work was good, and now we're letting our muscles rest and recover. We're letting our minds rest, because the mind is very active in this strength as well. So let's give it a break. Let those thoughts drift out. Wave to them if they come back, and then let them go again. Take these few minutes for yourself. Let's bring some movement back into our bodies, wiggling our fingers, our toes, turning your ankles, shifting your knees, and eventually rolling to your right. From there, we'll sit up again. Finding a long spine, relaxed shoulders. Let's close the eyes, take a few deep breaths, and appreciate your body for the great strength that it has. And know that there's always more out there. Sometimes we just have to work a little bit for it, focus a little bit for it, but it's there. The possibility is there. And our minds and our bodies always wanting to match. That strength goes hand in hand, mentally and physically strong. Each one helps the other. I'll look forward to seeing you again for more of this. Let's bring our palms together over the heart with gratitude. Namaste.